Right, welcome to my, let's call it the CB500RS modification channel. In my last video I mentioned about fitting an original Honda piston, which is what I've done now. That's in there. The one that was in there was a pattern one, and as you can see, it actually picked up at the front of the piston. I don't know why. It still ran well, but yeah, that was a bit of a surprise. But anyway, I fitted the original Honda piston, which is half a mil oversize. But my question is, to anyone who may have done this before or is thinking of doing it, is on the original head gasket, the Honda gasket, it's metal, and it's made up of several different layers. Now, as an experiment, I was wondering whether it was worth splitting it to fit a thinner head gasket to raise the compression slightly. I've tried high compression pistons. I've tried a Wiseco high compression piston in the past, and it didn't work out very well. It ran hot, it pinked a bit, and eventually it did nip up. So I didn't really want to go to that sort of extreme, to a high compression piston. But I didn't think there was any harm in just raising the compression slightly by fitting a thinner head gasket. I don't know whether it's worthwhile. I don't know if I would gain that much horsepower anyway. You can see I've given the combustion chamber a nice clean. What I'm worried about is if I do fit a thin head gasket, is there any danger that the valves will touch the top of the piston? If anyone's done this already, please let me know. I haven't made the decision to go with it yet. It's only going to raise the compression slightly, but every little helps. It might just give it a little bit of a boost. We're all after a little bit of extra power, and this is a much cheaper way of doing it than fitting a Wiseco high compression piston. I've read on the internet that flat top pistons are fine for even quite high performance engines, and that 10.5 to 1 compression pistons, Wiseco pistons, and XL500s don't mix very well. And from my experience, that is true. That's what's happened. So this is just an idea. The standard head gasket is 1.2 millimeters thick. By removing one of the shims and ending up with like a shim gasket, this is 0.2 of a millimeter thick. So it's 1 mil thinner. Now, would that make any difference to the compression? And if it did, would that make any difference to the performance, to the power? Or is it too thin? Is it too risky, and I might end up bending a valve or something? Or have Honda, machined or engineered in enough of a clearance so that it won't come anywhere near? I mean, I can put the thing together, do like a dry run with the gasket. I'd have to put all the camshaft in and then turn it over slowly and feel if there's any contact. I can do it that way. But if someone's already done that or come up, experimented with that on an XL500, please let me know before I go ahead. Thank you very much.